What's up guys, DucesBro here, and today I'm going to be doing another segment of story time. And this is about the time that you guys are probably gonna think I'm really stupid for this, but this was when I was a little bit younger. I pierced my own eyebrow. Yes, I pierced my own eyebrow when I was, I think a freshman in high school, or maybe I was, in 8th grade, something around that time. And, I was in, yeah, I think I was a freshman in high school, if I remember right. So, being the, dumb kid that, I kinda was, and I didn't hang around with the best, group of kids, I should say. That's a nice way of putting it. Yeah, I guess I hanged around, like, a lot of the, kind of stoner and kind of dropout types of kids in school. Hashtag don't judge me. So anyways, one day I just, I don't know, I took it upon myself. Well, it wasn't just one day. I actually really wanted an eyebrow piercing for some weird reason. Like, it's not something that, like, I grew out of it because I was like, and another thing, I also pierced my own, I pierced my lip too. I'll probably put some pictures up in the video to show you guys, because you probably can't see from the side angle of my face in this video, so I'll put some pictures up when I actually had like the fresh scarring of the eyebrow piercing and shit like that. I didn't take any pictures of my lip piercing scar, but I may take some after I do this and edit into the video so you guys can see. So like whatever, like proof or whatever, I'm not just like bullshitting. So yeah, I was, one day, I can't remember if I was just, like, off that day, or, like, not at school or whatever, like, had an off day, like, it was a weekend or some shit, or I did it when I got home, but I knew that my parents were home, and at the time I only lived with my mom and my brother, and I know my mom was not home, and I was, like, gonna kind of surprise her to be, like, that little, like, rebel type kid, and be like, oh, I'm so cool, I pierced my own eyebrow. You know, of course, moms, they freak out. Everybody's mom is different, actually. I think what would happen is, I think my mom, I'll actually tell you guys what actually happened, and then what I think what was gonna happen. I think my mom was gonna be like, oh yeah, that's really dangerous, you could've infected yourself, got it infected, all that shit, blah 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 blah. Well, here's the story. I actually, I was kind of smart about it because I had a needle, a very sharp needle. I actually was my mom's because her sewing kit or whatever. At the time, I knew where it was. And so I just went and got it, and I decided one day, and I was like looking at a bunch of people, like actually being stupid, watching people doing the same thing, and I'm not trying to, you know, put anybody down, that I've seen videos, like when, what really motivated me to do it was, I watched other videos of people piercing their own self, piercing their own eyebrow and shit like that. And I was like, hey, I can do that, you know, I'm smart about it. Oh, that guy's dumb. He didn't even, like, sterilize the needle or anything. Well, that's what I did. I got the needle, I sterilized it and everything. And then I proceeded to go to my room and just kind of, I remember I had like a napkin of some sort, or like a paper towel for the blood and stuff. I was prepared, man. Even how young I was, and I've never done anything like that before. But I was like, you know what, YOLO, right? But yeah, I do not recommend any of you to do this at all. For one, it hurt like a bitch. Yeah, it hurt pretty bad. It hurt pretty bad. Like shoving, just think of it as exactly what it is. Shoving a needle through your skin and not knowing what the fuck you are doing. Not one bit. You're just shoving a needle through your fucking eyebrow. So, anyways, I started from the top down. I don't know if that's how they do it or whatever, but, I started on the top of my eyebrow. I think it was my right eyebrow that I did. Wait, was it? Yeah, I think it was my right eyebrow. And I started from the top of my, very far right of my right eyebrow, and then I proceeded to shove the first part in, and I was like, oh shit, shoving it through, and I was like, alright, this ain't that bad, and then I shoved it all the way through the bottom, and there was just a freaking needle. And at the time, I didn't really have like a camera, or like even a phone with a camera on it, because I didn't come from like, I don't know, a family that had money. Started from the bottom, now we're here, hashtag. But anyways, yeah, here I am with the needle shoved in my eye, standing in front of my mirror, and I think I was home alone, or maybe my brother was there, but we had our own separate rooms at the time. And so I'm just sitting there, and there was these little metal, what do you call it, the rings. It wasn't for an eyebrow ring, it was for like a, I don't know, like a lip piercing ring. And it was like the little half hoop thing with 2 balls on it. And I tried to put that in my eyebrow. I tried to put that in my eyebrow myself. So I proceeded to try to do that. And when I was trying to proceed to put the stupid ring through my freaking eyebrow, I was trying to do it like really good and like not fuck up. And here I am with a needle in my fucking face because I'm stupid. Let's just get that out there. I've already said that multiple times in the video, but I just want to let you know that I am stupid, and that's why I did that. And I don't recommend any of you doing it. So, I tried to like push the ring through my the first hole, which I think was the bottom hole, yeah, because I was pulling it straight out of I was pulling it upward, like so it would come out, and I was trying to push the ring through the bottom while I was pulling the needle out. And it wasn't going too well. As soon as I pulled the needle out of the bottom, blood just started running down my face, and I was like, okay, wipe it off with a napkin a little bit, then shove the metal... so you guys see that. Shove the metal ring in there. And once I shoved the metal ring in there, I couldn't get it all the way through. For some reason, like I think the thickness of the actual metal piercing the ring was too thick, and the needle, the hole I made in my fucking flesh was too small for the ring, for the piercing to go into. So now I'm here stuck, and I'm like trying to figure out what the hell I should do. Should I just try to shove it through, or like I'm like literally having this piece of metal like yanking around on the inside of my skin, and it's in there just rubbing around in the blood and all that shit, and I could probably pierce a vein and, you know, just mess my face up forever. I was not smart. And I couldn't get it through the top hole. I couldn't get the other piece of the ring to go through, so I just ended up taking it out and just patching myself out. And when I took it out and then I took the needle out, there was just so much blood, dude. I started to like kind of freak out a little bit. Cause yeah, when shit starts going sideways, you start freaking out, and blood coming from you is not a good time. Not a fun time at all. So what I did was, after I, you know, calmed down, I was holding the napkin or the paper towel on my face, then ran in the bathroom and then washed it off as quick as I could, then like applied pressure to my wound, I would say, for a little bit, like quite a little while, until it like kind of stopped bleeding so much. And then we had these like really big band-aids, sorry, can't talk, that were in our bathroom. I think they were like for like big injuries or something like that. So I put one of those big ass band-aids on my eyebrow, and I remember, alright, so get this, I remember when my mom got home, this is what I actually told her. What I actually told my mother was that, oh, I slipped and hit a part of my door, so it cut my eyebrow. So that's why I have a band-aid on my head. And she, I don't know, I guess she believed me. And then like, I remember, I don't know if it was that day or a couple days later, but I ended up telling her the truth. And she just like, you know, went on that whole rant calling me dumb. Why would I ever do that, blah, blah, blah. You know, you could have ended up in the hospital. You know, just being a mom. And I appreciate that. You're looking out for me. And I could have really fucked up. That's what I'm saying, that like, no one should ever do that. If you're not professional and you're not trained in something like that, especially don't inflict self-harm on yourself, because that shit hurt really bad. But anyways, yeah, just that's the time that I pierced my own eyebrow. And yeah, it fucking sucked. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about my story. Have you guys ever done anything stupid like that? Yeah, just let me know. And yeah, as always, I will see you all in the next one. Deuces.